Jace. You got any idea how it started? I've got my dad and Deirdre staying with us, and she's cleaned us out. She's done after on them sugar puffs, Deirdre. How's Stella?
She's still not come round. Taking it in shifts. I'm going back later.
Any news from the hospital?
Glory's gonna let me know if anything changed with Stella. I don't know about Sunita. Let's get back.
See ya.
It's not looking good, is it?
And the kids, they're fine. Yeah, they're being looked after by Marcus and Maria, and they're nice people, aren't they? So, if you can hear me, I just want you to squeeze my hand, and I know you can. Come on, princess. Just a little squeeze.
You managed to get any sleep?
How can I sleep?
What are they doing?
I don't know.
Well, have they not said anything?
No. But she has to come out past me, and she's not getting away without telling me what's going on.
She'll be okay.
Oh, pick up a medical degree with the coffee, did you?
She's tough. You're tough. I'll argue with that.
Sorry. This is my worst nightmare. That's my baby in there, and there's nothing I can do for her. Wish I could change places, but...
Ah, how are you two holding up out here?
Never mind us. What about Stella? I saw you fiddling with the machines in there. What's going on?
We're going to be reducing her sedation in the next few hours.
So does that mean that she'll wake up?
And she'll be okay?
Well, that's what we're hoping, but we're not out of the woods yet.
What does that mean, we're not out of the woods?
Stella was unconscious when she was pulled out of the fire. We don't know how long she wasn't breathing for, how long she was starved of oxygen.
You don't mean that she might be brain damaged?
I'm saying we won't know the full picture until we wake her up. She also had damage to her airway, which could have caused scarring or damage to her vocal cords. Look, let's just wake her up gently and see how we go from there. Once we know the full extent of her injuries, then we can decide what to do next.
2 coffees.
Thank you, Roy. I've got to get back. I've left Maria with the kids.
And how are they, the children?
Oh, we haven't told them anything yet. Distraction tactics. I think they're on a sleepover. I'm just waiting to hear back from Dev.
Well, if there's anything we can do, you must ask.
Thank you. How much do I owe you?
Oh, you don't know anything?
Thanks very much.
Any news from the hospital?
We've not heard anything.
Oh, well, if you do.
Yes.
Right, 2 more teas for table 5 and 2 breakfasts for table 3. Oh, shall I take these? Ow!
Oh, Mother, you really shouldn't be working out. You should rest that wrist.
Nonsense. In case you hadn't noticed, there's a major crisis in this community.
Exactly. We don't want any more casualties.
Yes, well, I will pop some painkillers when there's a bit of a lull. Meanwhile, my community needs me.
Still looking a bit shaky.
Yeah, well, I could have been in there.
First thing that went through my head.
Not just yours. I've had about 100 texts. Gary, Izzy, Anna, Owen.
People care about you.
I know.
Yeah, we have 1 tea, 1 coffee.
Thank you. I was thinking maybe I'll organise a collection, to help these victims of the fire.
Oh, excellent idea. I'll find a container and I'll get Haley to make a sign.
Perhaps you could put one in the cabin.
Oh, certainly, yes, yeah.
And a bistro. I imagine that's where the Rovers regulars will congregate.
Good thinking. I'll ask Nick.
Have they let you back into your house?
They say probably today. Yeah, we had to stay with Peter last night.
Well, you can't be too careful.
Have you had any news from the hospital?
Well, Marcus is waiting for news from Dev. I'll best get on.
I can't understand how Sunita was inside the Rovers. I mean, the pub was closed.
Well, you see, she had this big barney with Stella in the bistro. Perhaps she went back for round 2.
Rob delayed delivery on an order so that we can choose to go in or not, as the case may be. Some people like to keep their mind occupied, don't they, Other people just want to be on their own.
Well, that's kind of him.
I'm gonna go see Stella after this.
OK. Fingers crossed for her.
She's lucky to have got out of there alive.
Not really. That was down to you.
And Tony.
Yeah. Yeah, she was the real hero. I just wish I could say something.
Yeah, well, there's nothing to say, is there? Nothing that'll change the fact that she's dead, anyway.
Where you going?
Work.
Today?
Yeah. Be a debrief on the fire. Might as well get it over as soon as, you know, while everything's still fresh and that.
You sure you're OK?
No. No, I'm not sure I'm okay. Upset, angry, guilty.
You don't have anything to be guilty about?
Yeah. I should have done something different. And she might still be here. I'll, see you later.
What do you want?
Is Chaz in?
Okay, yeah?
Can I go in for a second?
Yeah, go on then, but he's not at work because of you, so you better not upset him anymore.
No, I won't. Hey, Chaz.
Hiya.
You all right?
I've had better days.
Have you seen the Rovers?
Have you just come round for a chat?
I was just wondering if you wanted to see Josie.
What does that mean, see him? Are you going to wheel him past the house in his buggy?
Please.
No, I mean, I could bring him round if you want. He could stay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like that. I'd really like that. I miss him. I'll have him any time you like.
I'll bring him round later then. What time?
I don't mind.
How about lunchtime? Seeing as he's not working.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. Bye.
Kicking off your blanket, are you a bit hot?
How come you got Ruby?
It's none of your business.
She's Tyrone's daughter.
And she's in safe hands. Kirsty had to stay at her mum's last night.
Last night?
Yes, last night.
Well, she didn't stay at her mum's last night because I saw her in a window and the pub was on fire.
Well, no, I don't think so. You must be mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken. I saw her. I told Tommy.
Look, I know you're on Tyrone's side, but just think, you could be wrong.
I'm not wrong. You're wrong. She's a dangerous, manipulative bully, and she's lying to you, Julie.
She's the victim here.
The truth will come out in court.
Well, I hope it does. It just might not be the truth that you want to hear.
Ask her. Go on. Ask her where she was last night.
What's going on?
Oh, they're bringing her round.
Well, why didn't anyone call me?
They've only just started. You're here now.
Is she okay?
We don't know.
Oh, my heart.
They think that the fire might cause some damage to her vocal cords.
Oh, God, look at me, all right?
They've said we can go in when the tests are finished. She's come round and stuff. Yeah, providing that she's okay.
Is she okay?
She's very lucky. There doesn't seem to be any lasting damage. But we are going to monitor over the next few hours. You can go and see her if you like. But just two at a time.
Right.
Okay.
Why don't you and Jason go in first, if that's all right? Yeah, of course it is. Just don't be too long.
Oh, no, I'll be 2 minutes, promise.
Just tell her we're here. Give her our love.
How are you feeling? That's a stupid question. I'm just so happy you're awake.
Carl.
No, it's me.
Where's Carl?
He's okay. You're both gonna be okay. He saved your life. Leanne's here and Eva. We could only come in 2 at a time, hospital rules. Jason and I got the first shift. Just so worried about you. Thought I'd lost you.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Grainslade. I sent the taxi to Station Terrace instead of Station Road, but he's on his way now. He'll be about 5 minutes. Yes, it is my fault. OK, yes, like I just said, I'm very, very sorry.
Right, come on, go on, I'll take over.
Fine.
No, you're not. You're rubbish. I told you not to come in.
I can manage.
But you need to be with Paul. He must be devastated.
Seems to be coping all right. He's at work.
Really?
I don't know if he's just prepared for it more because of his job or if it just hasn't sunk in yet.
it was me, I'd be in bits.
I can't believe it. I mean, first of all, I was jealous of her, and then I was laughing and joking with her, and now all this happens with the fire, and she's just gone.
Oh, see, Eileen, this is normal. You need time, space, be around people who care about you.
Yeah, you're right. Do you mind if I do go?
I insist. Take as long as you like.
Thanks, Steve.
Listen, if being around the family starts doing your head in, you need someone to talk to, you know where I am.
Yeah, well, I can't think about anything else. It's like there's no space in my brain.
I know.
You know, I hate myself for saying this, Steve, but thank God that she went back in after Carl and not Paul, otherwise...
Come here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sure.
Hiya.
Hey, Glo.
How are you?
My arm's not so good, but I'll be fine. How's Stella?
She's alive, thanks to you. She woke up about half an hour ago. She's going to be fine.
Oh, that's great news.
You saved my daughter's life. I don't think I can ever repay you for that.
No, I just did what any man would have done.
No, you didn't. What you did was brave and very special. And I know that one day, somehow you're going to get your reward. Do you know, the first word she said when she came round was your name. And she says thanks, too.
You any idea how Sunita's doing?
Well, from what I've heard, there's no change. We're all praying she'll pull through. I mean, think of them poor kiddies.
Yeah.
Hey, come on. You did everything you possibly could have done. I mean, you're lucky to be alive. If it hadn't been for that firefighter woman, she made the ultimate sacrifice.
She what?
As nobody said. She died.
No.
Oh, yeah, in the explosion, she didn't stand a chance. Oh.
And if the reason you were in the Rovers was because of me, then you need to wake up and you need to tell me, Princess. Because I was wrong. And we were meant to be together, weren't we? Because I love you. I love you. Just as much as I always did. And I always will.
I thought you were at work.
No, they sent me home. Said I wasn't ready.
Yeah, Steve sent me home and all. We're sending half the cars on wild goose chases. Are you okay?
I was by the lockers and I dropped my wallet, so I bent down to pick it up, and under one of the appliances, I saw these boots. And I thought it was Tony. I shouted out her name, and it was Ricky. He's got really small feet. We call him Twinkle Toes, but...
It's okay, love.
No. No, it's not okay. It's my fault.
It's not your fault.
Eileen, it's down to me. She was right. We should never have got involved.
There were people inside.
I made a mistake. We should never have gone in. I should have pulled her off that ladder and...
You saved lives.
I looked at their faces at work. No one said anything, but you could see. They know Tony's death is my fault.
Thanks for this, I really appreciate it. There's just one thing, yeah? Can I ask you a question?
Of course you can.
Oh, do you know what? Don't worry about it. I better get back. Brian's expecting me. I think we're getting early night tonight.
Yeah, okay. Do you want something?
I'd like to know what's going on.
In your head.
Need a crack team of psychiatrists to work that one out.
What happened last night?
Rover's bent down. Next question.
You told Julie you were looking after your mum and I saw you in your window.
What's your point?
My point is, she's supposed to be your friend and you're lying to her.
I don't have to answer to you.
No, but you're transferring court next week.
I've got to go.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Look, please, tell the truth. If you can't cope, you
I'll
need
see you
that
in court.
help.
I've put everything in his bag.
Look, I can cope.
I know you can.
Look, whatever happens between us, Kate,
You'll always be his dad. The best dad he could ever have.
well, there's no need to come pick him up. I'll drop him off before work tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
About 8:30?
Yeah, that's fine. I best go then. See ya.
Yeah, see ya.
Roy, the thing is, I can't be sure how long the trial's going to last. I might need the whole week off.
From what I've heard, he could get sent down on the first day. Still, at least you won't lose out on any of your wages.
Mother, could you show a little sensitivity?
Oh, she don't mind. She's used to standing by her man in the dock. When she's not in the dock herself, that is.
You take as long as you need. We shall manage, despite the fact that my mother is fast becoming more of a liability than an employee.
Thanks, Roy. I appreciate it. I'll get on. It's okay. Look at her. And I know that wrist's still giving her jip. Can't you get her to take a break?
My mother is a force of nature. You might as well ask the wind to stop blowing.
Okay, well, she's going to blow herself out if she carries on like this.
I was just reminded me of Blanche, you know, when she did her hipping. Honestly, she was unbearable. My dad and Deirdre had to have her in the house 24 hours a day. I mean, at least, you know, when she was mobile, she could get out to the 1 o'clock club, give them a bit of peace and quiet.
Well, that's it. That's what Sylvia needs. A distraction, something to get her out and about. The one at Club.
I don't think my mother would fit it.
I think she'd love it.
Well, perhaps you'd like to suggest it.
About a month ago, right, we were on this routine shout. There was no big drama or anything. Fire was under control, but I heard Tony shouting me, and I turned round, and there's this wall collapsing behind me.
You never told me that.
Yeah, I didn't want to worry you. Anyway, miss me. The thing is, I should have seen it. And she was looking out for me, and I promised her there and then I'd do the same for her one day.
Can I shake your hand, please? She was a hero, that girl. And you and all. If it hadn't been for you two, Carl and Stella wouldn't be here today.
Thank you. If there's anything we can do, just...
Did she have family?
Husband and a sister, but no kids. Excuse me. George.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, yeah. Any indication how it started?
It's early days.
Tell us anything?
What is it you want from me, eh? I've fed you, I've changed you, I don't know what else to do. What's the matter? Do you not like it here? Or is it me you don't like? Okay. You don't like me? Let's find somebody you do like.
What was Anita doing in the pub?
Hey, love, you shouldn't be talking.
Did you see her? They said she was in the back room.
No, if I'd have seen her, I'd never have got to you.
How is she?
I don't know.
Thank you. Thank you if it wasn't for you.
Hey, you do the same. Not right now, obviously, but... See, that's why I ran into that burning building. To see that smile.
What's he doing here?
I should be getting back.
You don't have to go.
Well, even Glory on the way round.
Yeah, I saw Gloria earlier.
She's not allowed too many visitors.
I don't want to get you into trouble.
No, stay. You saved my life. I want to say thank you.
Okay. You said thank you. He's heard you, so now you can go.
You do well to learn a bit of respect.
Respect? You don't know about respect.
Jason.
You know what he's like, Stella.
Yeah? What am I like?
You're sly. You're sneaky. Lurking about trying to split us up. You're a weirdo.
I've just pulled your girlfriend out of a burning building. I thought you'd be grateful.
Grateful? I won't trust you as far as I can throw you. Look, I don't care what you say, Stella. He torched me van. In fact, I won't be surprised if he burnt down the Rovers.
Oh, you are so far out of order.
You want to get back at us? What, you can't have the girl, so you'll burn down a pub? Is that it?
Kirsty. Hi, listen, I'm really sorry, but could you do me the most enormous favour? I need someone to have Ruby for the night. It's a family emergency.
I'm really sorry, love. I can't. It's just that Paul's having a tough time, you know, after the fire. But why don't you ask Julie? I'm sure she could help.
Oh, yeah. No, it's okay. It doesn't matter. Sorry.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'll sort it, don't worry. Thanks.
I was in the bistro, dressed as a firefighter, getting my kit off for charity. How could I have set fire to the Rovers? It can't be in two places at the same time.
He torched me, but I know he did.
Oh, you're paranoid.
You're the nut job. Hanging around where you're not wanted, creeping us out.
You're losing it, mate.
What's going on in here?
I can hear you two down the hall.
He's accusing me of setting fire to the Rovers.
Why would he do that?
Let's get back at us. I don't know how he did it, but he was involved. I know he was.
Well, actually, the fire started in the cellar.
How do you know? Because Paul was talking to one of the fire investigators.
And according to him, the fire started in the consumer unit where you were working. So if anyone's responsible for the fire, it's you.
Yeah, go on. Have a seat. At least no one's saying you did it on purpose, mate.
I didn't do anything.
You were in the cellar working on the electrics.
You left Tim down there while you went off to chase work. That's when all the trouble started.
I did everything by the book. That fire was not my fault.
Oh, it was an electrical fault.
You are actually a qualified electrician, aren't you?
Yes. I checked the earthing, the bonding. I did an RCD test. That fire was not an electrical fault.
Well, maybe you made a mistake.
I didn't make a mistake.
Well, accidents happen, even to the most careful people.
I bet you're loving this, aren't you?
Jason, you've just accused me of starting a fire. Now, some people might think that I deserve an apology.
Are you sure he's right?
Well, I'm only telling you what they told Paul.
Look, it's started somehow, hasn't it? Buildings just don't go up in flames by themselves.
Nobody's saying he did it deliberately.
Oh, and that's supposed to make me feel better, is it?
With all due respect, I don't think your feelings are the most important thing here. Tony's dead, Sunita's clinging on to life, and Stella's had a very lucky escape.
Yeah, Carl's right. Think about the victims. Truth will come out somehow.
So, how long will she have to stay on this ventilator for, Doc?
We have her on the highest possible level of oxygen. And I'm afraid there's no sign of improvement.
Well, we need to give her time to recover, right? Because these things, they take time.
Shall we step outside for a moment?
Yeah. Excuse me.
She is in a very critical condition, Mr. Allahan. Yeah. I really think that you should prepare yourself for the worst.
Yeah, but you don't know her. Because she is tough, that lady, and she will pull through. You just wait and see.
I do know how hard this is. Yeah. That you may have to face some extremely difficult decisions. If there's anybody close to you that you could talk to.
No. No, because if you're suggesting that we give up on her and that we turn off the machines, then I'm here to tell you that that is not going to happen, and I will drag this hospital through every court in the land before I allow that. Now, do you understand?
We're not suggesting anything. And I understand.
Thank you.
May I make one suggestion?
Of course.
You have children?
Twins. Boy and a girl, beautiful children. They need their mother, like, very much.
Mm. And their dad.
Yeah.
We're doing everything we can for her. You need a break. And they need you. More than ever now. You can bring them in to see her if you like. Please. Just think about it.
Thank you.
I'll be back later.
Yeah.
Leanne's got a lovely bathroom.
Some very interesting clothes.
Better run mine through the washer.
So, Mary has started us an emergency clothing fund. Rita's give you some lovely tops, hasn't she, babe?
I'd rather wear a bin bag.
Gail's got some lovely blouses for you.
This nightmare just keeps getting worse.
On a serious note, Kevin suggested that he moves in with Sally so we can have number 13.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Yeah, people come together in a crisis.
I replaced all the cables with the right type for that location. I checked it twice.
So, when have they said you can come home?
I don't know, they haven't said anything yet.
Wouldn't it be lovely, all three of us in our own little house?
How many bedrooms is it?
Oh, just be grateful you've got a roof over your head. We woke up this morning homeless.
I did an insulation resistance test. Everything was up to scratch.
Is there any chance you could give it a rest?
No one is blaming you, love.
Yeah, well, that's how it feels, babe. Feels like everyone's blaming me.
There you go again. It's all about you.
Yeah, well, it's me that's in the dock.
Jason, I don't think my mum needs this right now.
Look, I know you're upset, we all are. Why don't you go home and have a rest? I'll still be here tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go home and I'll speak to Paul, see if I can work this out.
He's in the bath. He must be devastated. I just don't know what to say. Sometimes you don't need to say anything. You just need to be there. I forget how dangerous his job is. I mean, I think of him just polishing his fire engine and rescuing cats from trees. You forget that people die.
I'm sorry. Oh. We had Ruby for Kirsty last night, and what with all the noise, none of us got much sleep.
You had Ruby last night?
Yeah.
Well, I've had Kirsty round here this afternoon asking if I'd take her.
Really?
Yeah, she was a bit, I don't know, jittery. Is she all right?
Oh, it's bound to be a strain, and the trial starts next week. I best go and see if she's all right.
Sounds like everybody's suffering, eh?
What do you want?
Oh, but we were wondering if we could have a word.
When did you feel the need to ask permission?
Oh, you've been so busy.
The devil makes work for idle hands.
Haley was just saying that perhaps you should take things easier.
And the doctor did say that you need to rest that wrist.
Yes, and he also said I ought to keep active.
Yeah, but if you carry on like this, you're going to work yourself into an early grave.
Do you remember Margaret Thatcher in 1990? I didn't think much of her policies, but she was magnificent. She had the energy of men half her age. Then they stabbed her in the back, put her out to pasture. 6 months out of office, she was a frail, feeble old woman. Well, I'm not going to let that happen to me.
All we're suggesting is that you have a bit of time off.
1 day a week, give your wrist a rest.
To pursue your other interests.
What other interests?
Well, Haley thought you might enjoy the 1 o'clock club.
Do you want to kill me?
No, of course not.
No, well, the 1 o'clock club is where old folk go to die, and I am not ready for that yet. I've a deal of life in me. I'm not ready to sit in an overheated room with soft-headed blue rinsers. Never heard of such a stupid suggestion. Why don't you dig a hole and bury me now?
There you go, mate. Home. You hungry? Because, like, if you are, you can always come to it.
No, I'm fine. I just need a...
Hey, take as long as you want, mate. Meet us off.
So why was she there, Lloyd?
I suppose Sunita's the only one who can answer.
No, it's my fault. Because I told her that we didn't have a future and she blames her, and that is why she was back in the pub.
Well, it's a theory.
So she came back to me, and I pushed her away.
Jeff, no one can predict the future, man. You didn't know.
Yeah, but that's the point. Isn't it? That we could have had a future if I would have just thought, if I just stopped just a minute, just...
Look, you're talking like there's no hope.
Yeah, but they say that she could have brain damage. They don't expect her to wake up.
Oh, Dad, man, I'm sorry, you know,
Yeah. My children are in there, and they don't know anything about it.
Look, if there's anything I can do, anything at all, just...
I think this one's down to me. Thank you.
Is Lordship sleeping?
Who, Joseph? It's with Chesney.
Oh, so it's one less for tea tonight then?
Oh, yeah, only me.
There's only 4 of us for tea tonight.
4?
Mm-hmm. Joseph's with Chesney.
Oh, OK. Did you talk?
Not really. It was dead awkward, like we were strangers. He's not being nasty to me, though. He's being dead mature about it.
All right, well, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, shame you couldn't have been a bit more mature about it.
Oh, go on, have a go at me.
Hey, listen, your dad's not having a go at you. Well, OK, maybe he is a bit, but we all make mistakes. You know, look at your dad. He makes loads.
Thank you.
You and Ches, you'll get through this.
I don't know.
If it's what you want.
Yeah, but is it what Ches wants?
What about you?
I don't know. I know it's stupid, but I just don't know.
Well, you know what? You can stay here for as long as you like until you both decide what it is you want.
Thank you. Have I got time to get dressed?
Yeah, he'll be ready in 10 minutes. Will you bang on Faye's door, darling, on your way down?
Yeah.
You are really good at this.
And don't you forget it.
What did he exactly say?
He's not supposed to discuss or speculate on anything at this point. We don't know all the facts.
Yeah, no, but you've talked to him. I just want to know what happened.
He said the fire started in the cellar, most likely an electrical fault.
Well, there was a water leak that cut out the electrics, which I was fixing, but I left it 24 hours to dry out.
He said there was a load of building gear down there.
Yeah, well, I lost my van. I had to store my stuff somewhere.
And decorating gear too. Terps, paint, chemical strippers.
Yeah, well, how was I meant to know there was going to be a fire?
You knew there was a problem with the electrics, but you still piled up loads of highly flammable stuff down there.
It was an accident.
Yeah. An accident that's killed Tony and has left Sanita fighting for her life in hospital. An accident that could have been avoided.
There is no way this is my fault.
You're 100% sure about that?
Yes, I am, Paul. Look, I'm not an idiot. I'm fully qualified to do this work.
Then it's a mystery then, isn't it? Whichever way you cut it, you were working on the consumer unit, there was a load of highly flammable building gear down there, and the place went up in flames.
You think this is my fault?
Can we just stop jumping to conclusions? Like you said, we don't know the facts.
Yeah, well, it won't take long, and when the investigation is complete, then we will know all the facts.
We have spaghetti bolognese with garlic bread.
Oh, well, that's good. Did you say thank you to Marcus and Maria?
They did. They've been as good as gold. Yeah, they're a real credit to you, Dev.
Thank you.
When can we see Mum?
Soon, baby. You can see us soon.
I made her a card.
Oh, that's beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? She's going to love that, honey.
When can she come home?
Okay, guys, now you listen to me. Okay? Now, Mummy, she really is, she's very poorly right now. Okay, but the doctors, they are trying really hard. They are working just so hard to make her better.
Can I take my card? Can we see her?
Yeah. Yeah, but you see, the thing is that she needs to just, like, save all her energy, okay? Because she needs all her strength, right, to make her better. But I know that she wants to be better because of you. You two. You two is what she is fighting for right now, and she will carry on fighting for you two, and she will never, ever give up. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on.
Do you want a glass?
No, thank you.
How are they?
They're good. You know, they never ever sleep this early, but Ardy, he thinks that the sooner he falls asleep, the sooner he's going to wake up and his mum's all going to be all better.
Yeah, they're good kids, Dev.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Dev, it's a pleasure. Liam loves having him here anyway. How is Sanita?
She's not good. And they're saying that we should prepare for the worst. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I can do that. You know, I can prepare for the worst. But how can I ask them to?
Well, you can. You've just got to let them hope. We can all hope and pray. You know, the doctors don't always get it right, Dev.
Can I, Right, I better get back to the hospital and I'll come and see the kids in the morning, yeah?
Listen, if you want the kids to go and see her, we can come with you.
Yeah, no, let me think about that, okay? And thank you so much for this, and I'll see you in the morning, yeah? See you.
If you like, we could go for a drink.
Fine.
Expect it'll be busy in the bistro tonight.
Don't want to go out, okay?
Jason's feeling terrible.
Well, it's his fault.
You don't know that.
Look, it's bad enough losing Tony, okay? That's hard. But when it turns out to be an accident that could have been avoided, caused by someone you know, it's pretty unbearable.
I know Jason. He might be disorganised, but he's very conscientious in his work.
And I know he didn't do it on purpose, but he was responsible. And I'm finding it really hard not to be angry about that.
Oh, well, look, be angry. Because I'm angry. Earlier, you were blaming yourself. Now you're blaming Jason. It's not your fault and it's not Jason's. It's just some terrible, tragic accident.
An avoidable, tragic accident. Sorry.
You got nothing to be sorry about.
Look, Eileen, I don't know how to handle this, all right? I know Jason is a decent lad and I know he's your son, but right now, I don't want to be anywhere near him.
Do you know what? You're a lifesaver. If you could entertain Ruby for a bit, then maybe I could get some jobs done. Of course I can.
Hello. You're me a beautiful girl.
You know, it's amazing how quickly things get on top of you when you've got a baby 24/7. Welcome to the world of the single mum.
Well, you're not on your own. You can call on me any time you like.
Thank you. I do appreciate that.
I think Eileen was a bit worried she'd let you down.
Eileen?
She said you called round earlier to see if she'd take Ruby for the night.
Right.
Like I said, if you're struggling, you can come to us any time.
I'm not struggling.
Well, I didn't mean that.
You meant I couldn't cope.
Well, you said yourself it's not easy.
No, it's not. And it doesn't help you going round telling the whole street I'm a bad mother.
I've never said anything like that.
I'm struggling. I can't cope. Well, I can cope. So do you know what? Why don't you go back off home for your early night with Brian? Because I'm fine. Here, let me take her.
There's no need.
No, it's all right. Me and Ruby are fine on our own, because that's how it's going to be from now on, isn't it? You get off, eh?
Well, if you're sure, I didn't mean to upset you.
I'm not upset. I'm getting used to how it's going to be. Like I said, we'll be fine on our own, won't we, eh?
OK. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, if you want.
Night, Ruby.
Sylvia?
Oh, Mother, what are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm making myself useful, earning my keep.
You don't have to be scrubbing the kitchen to earn your keep.
Oh, you've changed your tune. From what you were saying earlier, I assumed you wanted me out from under your feet.
We never said that. We said we wanted you to take more time for yourself, for you not to work so hard.
I can see the way you're thinking. First, you pack me off to the 1 o'clock club. Next thing you know, you'll be putting me in a home.
This is your home.
I don't need looking after, you know.
We know you don't.
I am not an invalid and I am not a child. And the time is not yet for role reversal, not by a long chalk.
I know. The 1 o'clock club was an opportunity for you to relax.
I don't like relaxing. I don't see the point of it.
Well, perhaps you'd like to join in some of their activities then. Ken says they're having a whisk drive on Monday.
You won't let it lie, will you?
Because we think if you tried it, you might like it.
I see. All right, if I go to your stupid club, will you stop picking on me?
I am not. Yes, if you like.
Whisk drive, you say? Well, I can't deal the way I used to, but with my card skills, I should be able to separate some of the old dears from their pensions. Yes, all right, if it'll keep you quiet. May turn out to be a nice little earner for me.
Any updates on Stella? Because we've all been keeping our fingers crossed.
She's going to be OK.
Oh?
They brought her round. She'll be out of hospital soon.
Oh, well, that is good news. You must be thrilled. I'm relieved.
Relieved?
Well, yeah.
Why would I be relieved, Noyce? You mean relieved that I've not got another death on my conscience?
Oh, no.
Do you know, gossip round here travels quicker than that fire.
No, I haven't heard anything.
Listen here, you, right? You spread any more rumours about me and I'll give you a thick lip. Do you really think I'd risk everything while my girlfriend's in there, eh?
No.
What everyone else is saying ain't true, all right?
Okay, right.
Nick, calm down. Just get him away from me for a smacking one.
Is it threatening violence?
Come on, Jay, come and sit with me.
Okay. Can I get you a drink?
Oh, well, yeah, please. I'm shaking like a leaf.
Ben, have you got a minute?
What do you want, Carl?
How is she?
There's no change. And you?
Oh, it's a few burns and bruises, but I'll be fine. I'm just really worried about Sunita. They won't tell me anything because I'm not family, you see.
She's alive. Right, and that's the best that they can say. And it's the machines that are keeping that way, so it doesn't look good, no.
I really did care about her. How are the kids?
There are Marcus and Maria's. I couldn't tell them the truth, man. How can I tell them the truth? Because they still think their mum's going to get better, right?
If there's anything I can do.
No. There's nothing that anyone can do.
I still can't believe this has happened. I mean, how did it get so out of control?
Look, if you want to pay her a visit, then...
I like that.
Fine, well, I'll talk to the nurses and maybe tomorrow, yeah?
Thanks. You sure it's that bad?
Prepare for the worst. That's what the doctors have said.
Well, never mind what they've said. We'll never give up hope. I'll say a prayer for her tonight. I can't imagine how Jason must be feeling right now.
Jason?
No one told you how the fire started.
I'm always so careful when doing anything electric. I know how dangerous it can be. It only takes one mistake.
They might have got it wrong. It might have nothing to do with you.
Calm down, yeah?
Look, I'm sorry about that. Is you all right?
Yeah, fine. Cost me a free drink and a half-price meal for two at a time of his choosing.
Right, it's all right, I'll pay for that.
That's easy.
Right, it's all right, I'll pay for that.
That's fine. You're going through a tough time.
I think it might have something to do with the fire.
Really?
Well, thanks. Don't sound so surprised. I tested and checked everything.
Well, then there must be some other explanation.
Yeah, there is.
Like what?
Somebody set me up.
Who'd do that?
The same person who torched me van. Carl.
But Carl was stripping in here. Then he ran back into the burning building. He saved Stella's life. He could have died.
Yeah, Sean's right. Carl's the hero here. You want to be careful throwing around accusations.
The only thing we can't be sure about is why was Sunita there?
I have no idea.
No. We might not have any idea until she wakes up.
If she wakes up.
Well, the odds, eh? We've run out of milk too.
Right.
What, you think I'll plan this convenient meeting?
I don't know what I think anymore.
I miss you.
Don't.
What, you saying you don't care about me? All of this was for nothing?
I'm not saying anything because I don't know.
Let's talk. An hour, half an hour, I'll buy you a drink at the bistro.
No, look, I've got to go.
Katie!
Take a look. You goofed. You took a chunk out of the skull. Made a lot of Look at the members.
These prove nothing. This could be anyone.
Look. Where are we going with this?
Hiya. Your mum's gone to bed.
Okay, listen. I've been thinking about it, going over it again and again.
Chase, just leave it.
Paul, I need you to believe me.
Need? Listen, my colleague is dead. I'll never see her again. Her family are devastated. Nobody cares about you, okay?
I know,
Chase?
mate, but I didn't. I swear to you, I haven't done it.
Let's get one thing clear, all right? Okay, it wouldn't be the first time that a backstreet builder doing a job for his girlfriend made a mistake.
No, wait, I swear to you, pal.
Listen, I will be civil to you, okay? For your mother's sake. But I think you need to have a long, hard think about this, and she might let you off the hook. But as far as I'm concerned, you caused that fire, and I'd have a bit more respect for you if you had the decency to admit it. All right! Wait! Coming!
Yeah, what?
Is he here? Do you realise what you've done? Do you realise the damage that you've caused?
I don't know what you've
The
heard.
mother of my children, she's in the hospital, but she's being kept alive by machines. Now, do you want to tell my kids why that is? Do you want to tell them who is responsible for that?
What's going on?
You'll pay for this.
I haven't done anything.
Sunita, she's fighting for her life, and if she loses that fight, I will come back and I will kill you. Do you understand me? I will kill you.
A new age, a new enemy. But who can they trust? Back for a brand new series, Foyle's War, next here on ITV.